I'm going to do a video tutorial on the photo montage for the face and for the full body. So first, you're just going to go into Photoshop. You don't need anything open. It will create the file for you. What I'm hoping is that it creates a collage. Some of the pictures have been too large, so I've been setting the camera settings so that the images are smaller, so I'm hoping this works. If it does not, I will show you the alternate to it. So you're going to be in Photoshop. Make sure you click into Photoshop, File, Automate, Photo Merge. You're going to go to Collage. You're going to deselect Blend Images Together. You do not want it to blend the images. You want them to look different. Terrible picture of me. I just took a bunch of pictures of a student from another class. So I want to go up and I want to figure out where I started. And it's a lot because I took his whole body and face. Nope, that's neck. All right. So I started here at 90. So I have that selected. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom to 128. I'm going to press Shift and select, and I'm going to open. So I have all these images. Now I'm going to say, oh, okay. And it's going to take it a little while to figure this out. But it does it for you, which is cool. I'm going to sip my coffee while I wait for it. It will make a new layer for every single picture. So just because it puts it this way doesn't mean that you can't move things around, make things bigger, draw more attention to things, put things behind other things, put things in front of other things by adjusting the sequence in which the layers are ordered on the side panel over here. So it's still working. It's a lot of images, so just be patient. My person doesn't have anything particularly on or holding anything that shows anything about them. Remember that your person does. Okay, here we go. Hey. All right, so this looks pretty cool to me. I don't love the way that the face turned out, so I'm going to use the Move tool to move some of these. See, I can move his face a little bit, and if I want to adjust it, like it's a little angled the way that I don't want it to be, Command-T to transform. And then I can angle it more down this way if I want. I like that. So I'm going to press return. It is kind of hard, I will say, to find the image you're looking for to adjust. So I kind of want to adjust this one. Is this it? Yeah. I like that. I actually think I'm going to bring that one forward a few because I like his smile in that. There. Okay. And then I'm going to adjust this guy a little up, and maybe I'm going to bring that one over top of the other one. I think I'm going to bring that forward and then adjust it a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Maybe align his smile just a little bit. That's pretty cool. All right. There's some funkiness happening through here. I'm not really sure. Some of these grades are a little weird. So I'm going to play with that until I have it the way I want. But it's really difficult. You can also make this a little bit bigger if you want. And make this a little bit bigger if you want. So you can kind of see a little bit more what you're doing. So I think this might be one of the ones. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, you know, I don't really love that as far as him. What if I took that out? Yeah, I'm going to take that one out. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that layer. So I'm just going to press delete. I just don't like that layer very much. Is this one? No, that one's behind. I like the behind layers a little bit. They add like a little bit more to it. I want to know where this one is. Yeah. So that's just the string. It was a little bit close up. It was you know what, I'm gonna put that right there and I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. So Command T, and get that string in there. And you wanna make sure when you Command T that you lock the ratio, but I want the one that's below it. Okay, oops, I'm not pressing return. I don't know where this one is. Yeah, that's pretty much the same image. So I'm gonna delete that layer, delete. So you'll find that there are some that you just may not exactly want. Sorry, I'm singing while I'm doing this. All right. Yeah, that's that one. I don't need that one either. All right, so I'm gonna delete that layer. And then so I'm okay with the top here. I actually really like the way that this turned out. I think I might move his face up a little bit though. So this one I'm gonna move up. This one I'm gonna move up. This one I'm gonna move up. And I think I'm gonna move that one forward. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay. And I'm gonna move this one down a little so it matches a little bit better. That's cool. Okay. I just wanted it to be a little bit higher. And then I want to go down to the shoes. There's something. What's that? Oh, it's like a real behind layer of his hands. Maybe I'll put that out so it looks like there's several hands. I want his shoes. So I think this is this layer. That's fine with me. I don't like this one down here. There. I'm gonna line this up kind of there-ish. And I'm gonna move this one kind of there-ish. Yeah. I'm gonna find the one that's out here. I think that's it. Yeah. I don't like that. I'm gonna delete that. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with this. I can see like a general flow. It's abstracted, but you can still tell it's him. So what I want you to do, this is sort of where you need to listen closely. I want to add a new layer. So this little guy down here, let me move it up so you can see. This little, like looks like a folded sheet of paper is a new layer. It's just a new blank layer. Okay, and if you click on the bottom one before you add a new layer, it automatically adds it to the bottom. Sometimes if you're in like a layer over here, it'll add it below that or whatever. You want to make sure that this layer one is pulled all the way to the bottom, which this one I believe. Oh, look at that. So that's all the way to the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to turn layer one off. This is very, very important. I'm going to turn layer one off by unclicking the eyeball. Okay. Right now it's on, right now it's off. I want to merge, when I'm very, very happy with all of my pictures, I want to merge all these layers. So I'm going to press Control and I'm going to click. And it's going to give me a little menu. I'm going to just scroll down and I'm going to say Merge Visible. Now I want you to remember that I took that little eyeball off of my layer one to make it invisible. So my merging visible will not merge with my layer one. So again, make your layer one invisible by taking the eyeball off. Press Control and right click and go down to the menu that says Merge Visible. It's gonna take a second. So now he is one. So if I move him, he will move as one. And so he was over here. I really want him to be in the center. If you were to transform, so if I was to press Command T, I could transform him. Now I want to lock my ratio up here, and I could make him smaller or I can make him bigger. And I want him to fit all the way to the edges on the sides. I think I like the way that that looks. And then I'm going to go into my layer. Oops, I have to press return once you're done transforming. Gotta think about it. I'm going to go back down to my layer one here, make it visible again. And then I want you to pick a color for the background. Now, some people said they wanted to, say you want to pick a color that's similar to this background color here. You can use the color picker and eyedroplet that, and it will be the bottom one. So you might have to toggle it. So if I pick it here or pick it over here, I kind of like that. It's the bottom one. So toggle it. And then I'm going to go to my paint bucket tool. Okay, we've used this before. It might look like the gradient and you might have to click on it and go to paint bucket. And then I'm going to make sure that you are in your background layer. I am going to click anywhere that is not on my dude here, and I'm going to fill. Okay, so you can fill it any type of way you want. Say you don't want that, you want black instead, or like a charcoal. I like the sort of charcoal-y. Okay, so however you want to do it, it's up to you. But I like the way that turned out. So then I'm going to merge both layers. So I'm going to go up to this little guy like we've done before. I'm going to say merge visible. Okay, and then I want to go in and I want to save it. So save as. Remember, do not turn in Photoshop files to me. Make sure also right now it is saving it to my, my disk. I do not want that. I want to save it to my, let's see. I want to save it to my desktop. And I'm going to say, I'm going to name it photo montage pers because I am turning this in. And look, it's still a PSD file. So click down and turn it in as a JPEG and say save. Okay. All right, now you have your file. Okay, so you're going to need a full body image. Again, it should show something about them. This does not really, so please make sure that yours does. You should be signing up in Classroom on the document that is the sign up sheet for this project so that we're all not trying to do it at once. About 3 groups are going to go a day. And make sure you turn it into the Classroom where this video is listed, okay? You need this one, you need a close-up face, and you need a full image of the building, which we're going to do on Monday. If you're doing the face, it is the same exact process, okay? Have a great day.